my baby boos out there. I'm your goddess Nesca, here with Truckle Mom. We're reacting to...
Female Gooning must be stopped.
No!
You must stop
No! No! Shush! If it's
take-
Sephiroth, I will goon all I want! Ruff! Give me the 7!
Let me grab a boob then.
No! Stop touching my test!
Oh, I didn't see you there. What am I reading, you ask? Well, just one of the best-selling books on Amazon right now. With millions of sales and almost 20,000 5-star reviews, this book has been absolutely blowing up, especially on TikTok, or BookTok, as the kids call it. Thousands and thousands of women, in particular, have been raving about this piece of literature. What piece of literature is it, you may ask? Well, Morning Glory Milking Farm, of course.
Why is it... Wait, what? Why is it,
She's
mirrored?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Morning Glory Milking Farm. She's probably
Wait, shouldn't this... Wait.
a Trump voice.
No.
All women have...
Trump. All women have... they are some big... and some small, but we must love every size. They call them their attractive parts, but I call them the bee-bombers. I can't Trump voice. I don't feel like I can Trump voice good. I felt like I was... What was I doing, that one actor?
William Shatner.
Ah, there you go. I Shatner
A
voice.
popular romance novel about a young woman down on her luck who does what every young woman does when facing financial struggle. She starts an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't degrade herself like that. She gets a job jerking off monsters.
That's right, the Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I have been reading Morning Glory Milking Farm since last night, and I'm obsessed.
This was a good
Okay,
timing.
so... Wait, okay, the realistic version of this is someone
how you
who...
milk-
Shush me. Let me do a thing. I am trying to bring a flavor. Stop.
Having your boob.
Stop. The real equivalent to this would be milking bulls, right? I don't think that pays very well, does it?
How do you milk a bull?
I'm pretty sure this... You know how you milk a
I never
bull.
saw this book.
You know how you milk a bull. Okay, so wait. I want the reverse of this. It needs to be a female cow with a guy.
We already have that.
I know. That's the one that makes sense to me more. Because you milk it, the bigger the titty, the bigger the utter boobas.
The rules really finding a sugar daddy.
Sugar
Milking
daddies.
equals handwork.
Yeah, exactly. Does that pay well with
If
milking
this
bulls?
book is trash, then I am a fucking raccoon. Give me all of the garbage.
Get
Wait,
your
you're
eyeballs on
Natalia?
this because it is so good.
I regret to
I mean, I could probably be part of this kind of, messed up mentality here, to be honest. If I'm being honest. Dude, I would totally bone the, safer Sephiroth form.
inform you that there is a new epidemic. An
If it's
epidemic
Sephiroth,
that
I'll
many
take it.
have yet to discuss. And that epidemic is female gooners.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you unaware, gooner
Dudes
is
with
internet
bat
slang
wings.
for someone addicted to porn. And smut is slang for dark romance novels, otherwise known as porn. Many correct about the dangers of porn addiction with men, how it can destroy their lives and their relationships, and most men know the material they consume is weird. That is why they are ashamed of it. That is why they delete their browser history. That is why they go incognito.
How was it? Was it very interesting? Was it so detailed on how she grabs the shaft and then strokes it off? I bet it was.
But these bitches freaks out here. They display their smut openly in bookstores. They proudly pose in front of their smut collections. They discuss.
So can we get hentai in bookstores now? I'd like some hentai. Give me some hentai. Yes?
Their
Yes?
smut openly on TikTok.
Because there is some... What the fuck did I pause on? Well, look how many people like, what is it?
Oh, Ancient Magus Bride?
That's what I'm thinking, looking
Yeah,
at.
you're right. That does make me think of Ancient Magus Bride, except horny.
But, oh my god, yeah, like, because I was about to say, there's sometimes we go in the Barnes & Noble, there's some manga that are sealed up.
Oh, yeah. I did see some of that.
They go to smut conventions and get choked out by 9-foot-tall shirtless Wendy.
In the 18
What?
plus section. Yeah, this should be too, don't you think? Wait, the stuff's not in the 18 plus section, is it? That's the difference.
Did you hear the part where they get choked out?
Goes.
No.
Now, I know what you are thinking. Shu, isn't this the pot calling the kettle degenerate? Yes.
Yay.
Yes, it is. But have you considered
That's the
it
adult post in
takes
public
one to
libraries.
truly know one?
Ugh.
You see, women are straight.
Well, tingling sensation inside our cooch was like one tingling sensation of a Mexican. Maximus's revelation is what I remember. Wait, tingling in her cooch was like the tingling sensation of Maximus's revelation. What? What?
Strange, fascinating creatures. For
Tinglings.
centuries, men have tried to figure us out. Our mood is affected by the tides and the moon. We bleed for 5 days and don't die. By painting my face, I can instantly shapeshift from a 4 to a 6. We are truly mysterious, magical creatures. But one of the most mysterious aspects of women to men is our sexuality. You see, us women are not like those disgusting moids. No, we are sophisticated.
Questions.
We are
Where do I put React suggestions? It is in my YouTube post. You gotta go on my YouTube channel, into my post something there. That's the only way I know how to communicate with people. I swear, I only know how to use YouTube. I don't use, I rarely, I guess, only thing I've been using Discord for is checking out Cybran updates. But other than that, I don't get on social media all that often. I only get on YouTube. My ding-a-ling.
are evolved. We don't watch videos of
Wait.
strangers.
I have a song. A song. My ding-a-ling, I like to play with my ding-a-ling.
Slapping their sweaty bodies together. No, we read about strangers slapping their sweaty bodies together. It's different.
Question 2. Are you into, form soft game? I don't know what that is.
Okay?
So I
You
guess
don't
that answers
understand.
that.
It's okay when we do it.
forgot to
So
tell me.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about the rapidly growing popularity of dark romance on TikTok and the recent dark romance convention that ended in disaster.
Wait! They had a Gooner convention?
Female Gooning convention. Someone slipped and hit their head. There were snail trails all over the place.
Dude, we went to Etchy and it wasn't like that. Wait, what? These people can't have... See, this is where people who like anime are better than people who are just all over the place.
They did.
Oops, I pushed a button.
Why did you push the button?
I pushed escape.
Break from all this depressing political news and talk about something silly. Not that those political things aren't important.
Dark Souls, Bloodborne. I play Skyrim. I've played Skyrim.
Yeah, no, she hasn't probably played any of those hard games like that. I'm trying to get her to play Alien Isolation.
Stop it!
I'm buying.
Don't bring that up!
Chat, she
No!
should play Alien
No!
Isolation.
Stop it! I want to go to Etchy. It was fun. It was a really good convention.
I think the ones in
That's where I got my stuff off Body Pillow from.
I think the ones in Texas are better though.
Oh yeah, Dallas. Dallas was the best. Dallas is definitely better than Denver. Those
Trust me,
people
they are.
crazy
You
like
should be keeping up with politics and the
furries.
news when you can.
I
I know
am
it can be difficult to
safari.
do, but fear not. I have an app for.
To be fair, I am a furry, but I am a furry for more of
The normal.
normal, wholesome furries, not gooning furries. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, we got an ad.
Yay!
So before we get into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to our sponsor,
Also tell
Ground
us.
News.
Ground
A
News.
left-wing outlet to stay informed,
I
avoid
literally
echo
just
in
saw
the video
it.
description. So
Had it for an anime and manga vid and comics, but the ad is just pick up the cheese slap meme at the end of you said, bro. Give me plant women and give me demon men. I like demon men.
thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
Fuck you, we did it.
Oh, I didn't even realize we
So
were doing
let's
a thing.
get back to the
I
video.
just skipped the ad. Fuck you.
Book Talk is a very
Furries for normal, wholesome furries says no normal, wholesome furry. I'm a furry for art reasons. I mean, if you ever check out, who even looks at half of our, we had too many videos, we got too many old videos. I have some of me walking around conventions as a giant, shiny Articuno.
very interesting place, and any book fans out there know how it has absolutely
happened
destroyed
when
the
I was
hobby of
watching a
literature and
YouTuber
just
clip.
flooded it with absolute slop. Spicy slop. You see, books on
Yay,
TikTok are not
spicy.
rated by how well they are written or how good the characters are. No, they are rated by the spice. And what does spice mean? Porn.
Yay.
It means porn. Spice level is very important to book talkers. How much spice does a book have? What are the spiciest books they have ever read? How spicy is the book they're currently reading? Spice, spice, spice. And the spiciest book going
It's like the South Park. He's got the spice.
viral on Book
Old
Talk
Spice.
lately is none other than Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. Violet is a typical down-on-her-luck millennial, mid-20s, overeducated, and drowning
Wait, the artwork is a lie.
What?
The artwork had me thinking this would be like in some fantasy world. Wait, she's a millennial?
She has
Wait,
college debt. She's down on her luck.
wait, but no, the artwork doesn't work. I
Spice
thought
is
this was like some fantasy world. Wait.
Spice is-
Spice and this slapping bodies together sounds similar here. So, insert of the
So,
sauce.
so men look for sauce, women look for spice.
Let's put it together and make soup.
in debt. Oh my god! She's just like me! On
I'm
the verge of
upset.
moving into her parents' basement.
No!
When a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in the neighboring Cambric Creek, she has no choice but to grab it with both hands. Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay with no experience needed. There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef. With the man
So wait, milking man. Wait. Is this an isekai?
I don't
I'm confused.
It's probably like someone saw Ancient Mage's Bride and got horny and decided to write a book.
No. Already, the writing is already shit. I can tell you that right now. This is bad.
only meaty endowments to. Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound critique of late-stage capitalism and toxic masculinity. In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
Now I know what you were saying! Oh my god!
Dude, I just want to get off. What is this bullshit?
I just want to beat my meat. I don't want to think about politics beating my meat. When you're flicking the bean, do you want to think about politics? No, you don't.
I just want to think of Sephiroth.
People are showing up.
You get to eat the meat as A5 Wayne Group.
Did she use A1 sauce as lubricant?
She just made me dumb. Yes! Whoever, this has to be AI written or something, or someone just God, this is really bad. This is really bad.
This is every fucking BreadTube video to me, dude. This is every Jack Saint video. So I actually read the book myself, and I'm not gonna lie. The 19th Amendment needs to be abolished. So, like I said, the story is basically this millennial named...
Hey, what's the 19th Amendment?
It's when women get the right to vote.
Okay, yeah, that needs to go.
Violet, and she gets a job basically working at Big Pharma in Narnia, where they harvest Minotaur milk to make Viagra for human males.
What?
What?
And I read the whole thing. Probably gonna be put on some kind of watch list. But listen, this is my job, okay? I'm not a...
God,
I bet you she secretly enjoyed it, though.
she doesn't look like she did.
I'm sure there was probably some
Woman
part where
right
she
to vote. In peace.
So people that want Smash Monsters horror politics are crazy.
God. Would you rather read this or the Cinder 1,000-page...
Oh shit, if you had to choose...
You had to choose this or the Cinder...
I'll choose this because at least I could probably get off to it. The Cinder one is way too confusing already.
Well, she need to write a book off on her tax return.
You're like selling feet pics or something. What I do is far more dignified and normal. Yeah. Now, let's take a look at some of these notes I wrote. Let's see. Big dick and balls.
It's upside down.
Says the term, and I quote.
Yeah. Yeah. I like big dick and balls.
The seam of his sack. So I'm reading this, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, okay, he probably has, like, a human head, right? He probably, like, looks something like this. Like, you know, just a dude with, like, horns. Then I see the official artwork. That's a cow. Bro is a cow. Bro is a straight-up cow. In a few parts, they're being intimate, and it will be like...
Okay, so... At what point does this start being too, animal than man? I mean, to be fair, I give you shit for liking Reftalia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so ears and tail. At least it doesn't have a face of a cow.
Remember that meme I showed you yesterday of the guy hugging the back of the cow naked? It's the reverse of that.
Oh God.
That's a baby.
I hope that mussy can handle that cock.
Better yet, he works at Chick. This is how they get Chick-fil-A sauce.
Papa meat video.
His hooves clip-clopped. My hooves will tear up your sheets. And it's like...
I'm sorry, his what? I agree, Loco. That 1,000-page Cinder thing was a war crime. I want to see your reaction to the scale.
Oh.
What is the scale? What?
I think...
What?
Point. She describes kissing him.
It's probably later
and I swear to God, it was more disgusting than anything else described.
A humanoid body without fur. That's so K-zone.
In this book. She's like describing how big and wide.
What?
Ooh, what about Monster Masune? You know, the one that I like, the centaur chick? She has a horse body.
But she has the
she has the torso, but she has the biggest jubblies. She's got the biggest
his mouth is and how big and like slimy his tongue is. She's like describing the shit and you're just like, that's a cow. I mean, we are at a solid 5.5 on the Barbeau scale here. This is dangerous.
Alright, I gotta go back.
Read it. What?
That's a cow. I mean, we are at a solid.
Alright.
Okay, let's see. These characters are humans without any extra supernatural abilities or gifts, okay? These creatures actually look like humans, but have non-human gifts or abilities, okay? These creatures have a human form and a non-human form. Many also have non-human abilities, even in a human form. These creatures are not human and do not look like human, but have mainly humanoid features. These creatures are not human, do not look like a human, and have a few humanoid features. And what the fuck is that?
This is where most tentacle hentai go to.
Okay, to be fair, I could either be on the scale of the human pro all the way to the what the fuck is that? I could be because
Iron Doug is. Well, that's what we were about to chat about. Then I saw the first line on the screen.
I like it the tinties.
5.5 on the Barbeau scale here. This is dangerous territory, folks. She also f***ers his ass. She f***ers the cow's ass.
Like
I
this?
think. Hey, get off my butt. I think that might be a thing that you actually have to do.
When you breed a cow, you have to actually fist the cow to breed it.
No, I'm talking about extracting the bull semen. I'm talking about that job.
I don't know how to do that. I wasn't that kind of farmer. I just dealt with chickens.
By the way, if you want an uncensored version of this video and all my videos, Patreon. Go to Patreon, become a member. All members
Men are simple folk. If it's thick, we hit. No, dude, if you... it would have made more sense if you said, if it's thick, we dick.
get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me talking about s***ing and f***ing and f***ing a cow's asshole. Is that what you freaks want? Anyway,
Yes.
I like how in this fantasy world student loans still exist. Like, we can imagine a world with minotaurs and humans
what I was
in a
saying!
relationship, but we can't imagine a world without student loans. Sad. Oh,
So
and
is
he
this
has
a
one of those bull
isekai?
rings, like the
Or
nose ring
chicken
theory
butt.
septum rings. And in this world, that means, like, you're married, but apparently he's divorced. The man is divorced. This is a divorced cow with...
Oh, the chicken butts. Remember the chicken butts and Stellar Blade?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you hear the part? You missed the part where she said divorce cow.
What?
like the nose ring theory septum rings. And in this world, that means like you're married, but apparently he's divorced. The man is divorced. This is a divorced cow with a cow ex-wife. The lore is deep, folks. The funniest part, though, has to be...
So wait, does that mean, okay, if there are minotaurs in this world, does that mean that there's female minotaurs in this world? Does that mean we get our anime big titty cowgirls?
Maybe.
Farmer house to do that to good to male horses. Special juice too. Yeah, I think that's where I.
Yeah, never to do that.
when they go on a date. I need to just read this to you. When the bill
Reading.
arrived, she attempted to pull a handful of carefully folded bills from her wristlet before he stopped her. No, that's absolutely not happening. Put that away. She'd not thought about it until the day after their first dinner together, realizing that in mortification that she ought to have attempted to pay her half. What kind of feminist are you? She asked herself. She couldn't remember the last time she'd been out and hadn't paid for her half, including her coffee date with Carson Tinsley. She had come prepared that night, several weeks of her tips smoothed and tucked into her wristlet. But I didn't even offer to pay half the other night and shouldn't have. Violet. If the commanding rumble of his voice hadn't silenced her. The heat of his hand dropping to her knee would've. I don't want you to feel that you don't have any agency here. I might be the one giving all the orders, but you hold all the cards. Your comfort is the only thing that counts right now. And if I overstep,
So wait, she took the bull out to lunch?
She took the cow to Chick-fil-A.
She's gotta. The writer of this has to be all like male patriarchy and junk. And
Bro, that's...
what is this? Oh, the divorced minotaur got 99 problems, but a bovine ain't one.
No, it's taken...
Steak and shake. You're right! Oh my god, that's good! Steak and shake. Oh my god, that's a good one.
Wait,
Wait, the man exploiting or cow or I don't know. I don't know
want you
what's
to know
going
you can tell me
on.
so. But that's not happening. Don't think I'm unaware we're at different points in our careers. You can say no, you can say you don't want to see me again, you can tell me to stop coming to the farm where you're working. It's dinner, not a down payment of your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone. So when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. She was she was a good feminist, she told herself, and she definitely
I would watch the reaction where she want to head after this.
Yes, we gotta watch that after this. When we're done with stream, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die laughing.
What is this? This is so badly written. This is not getting me hot at all.
But if he had suggested at that moment that he would have appreciated a blowjob, she would have fallen face first on his cock with an open mouth without a shred of hesitation. Inside every
there
woman,
you go, you're
there
easy.
are two wolves.
Hey, baby.
Or two bowls. The strong, independent girl boss and the submissive, doting housewife. And in the presence of a masculine man, or a farm animal, she will fold like a lawn chair and instantly return to factory settings.
It's dinner, not a down payment for your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone, so when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. I said, okay, I highlighted that paragraph for myself.
Clean up aisle 5. So that's what I thought of it. But what did other people think of it? What are the reviews on this book? This book has a 4.1 on Amazon with 21,000 ratings and a 3.6 on Goodreads with nearly 60,000 ratings.
So this is all the weird leftist feministy type women who are gooning to this and do not see the a person can't write. This doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah, everybody shits on J.K. Rowling's.
Let's just read some random ones here. Hear me out. Hear me out. A milking good time.
Imagine.
Sweet and creamy. The spice is spicy.
This is all the reviews of women.
Dude! We watched a weird, hinting not too long ago with this one demon thing, and it had the giant, 2-time dick, and it went into butt and the winky at the same time, and it had all these nubs and stuff.
And the woman, some reason, her breast kept...
It had the giant boobs, and kind of... So the teenagers read my immortal... grew up and wanted to make people suffer through a minotaur.
A 3.6 on Goodreads with nearly 60,000 ratings. Let's just read some random ones here. Hear me out. Hear me out. A milking good time. Sweet and creamy. The spice is spicing. I was very leery of starting this because I thought it was just going to be porn. The plot is pretty good. The plot? Please.
There's a plot?
This is like the new, I read Playboy for the articles.
Oh, well, I might be a gooner myself. I ain't let the complete writing. I am terrible at it myself, but I do try. I generally enjoy writing this book. Dishing it on the all time, all fronts.
Sure you do. This book could kill a Victorian child. 5 stars. I'll never look at a jug of milk the same. I think I'm lactose intolerant now. So that happened. Our eyes will never see the gates of heaven. 1 star. Not a helpful guide. This book failed to teach me how to milk a cow, and now my family has no 1 star. Accidentally ordered while on pain medication after an operation. Gave this to my mom as a joke gift for Christmas. You what? Lesai. Why can't human males be more like this?
To be fair, I can feel like some people would gift this to their mothers, because aren't we the generation that has the mothers who are all crazy for Twilight? They could have evolved.
I think wasn't your mom like that?
She liked Twilight.
She made us watch. I was pissed at the end of that movie. I thought they were all dying, and it was just a vision. God damn it, that was a waste of my fucking time. I was actually enjoying when everybody was dying. And they told me it was
the final Twilight movie.
And it was all just fake. Fuck you, whoever wrote that. You are the shittiest writer on planet Earth. I saw that 12 fucking years ago in my life. That is an hour and a half of my life I'll never get back.
But the book does train you how to milk a bull, and yeah, true. It didn't say anything about cow. I'm pretty sure it said bull.
That movie was better than other. But the movie is better than other movies. I would rather watch Into the Storm 1,000 goddamn times than watch that movie again. At least people were somewhat dying. The one person that died in the tornado. Okay, I need to get
Rich and handsome are no longer enough, boys. Now you have to be a 9-foot-tall creature from Greek mythology with a 13-inch dick. I never want to hear from another person about how they read 100 books in a year if this is the kind of slop they are consuming. Well, Ronald, man detected, this isn't for you. This is for women. So take your ass back to Barely Legal Babysitter 5 or whatever the f*** you watch that is so morally superior than this. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone, okay? God bless America.
Actually, Barry,
God bless America. You know what? I respect the God bless America.
We live in a great country.
It's great to live in a country where I can casually enjoy cozy erotica about a young woman who milks her way to financial security and true love with a minotaur. This is what freedom looks like, and I intend to fully enjoy it before the Supreme Court takes this right away next. If this is what freedom looks like, I'm really rethinking my stance on freedom, not gonna lie.
I watched all the Twilight movies with my ex since they were...
I mean, different strokes for different folks, but yeah, just... When we start getting to actual, animal, stuff, then I'm scared.
There's gonna be a woman that's gonna die trying to get fucked by a cow. You watch.
Oh my... Wasn't that a thing? I felt like that happened, except there was a donkey.
Oh, donkey shows. That's in Mexico.
A woman fucks her way into Sorry, that's not the sequel of Pretty Women.
Maybe we should have less of it. All I know is if Donald Trump takes the monster porn, we are going to make 2020 look like a picnic, okay? Bull cock matters. Oh my god. Edit that out. Editor, edit that out. Women are going to be picking up Animal Farm now, like, where's the horse cock? Some of you people owe a certain streamer an apology because this book has way too many 5 stars. Some of you are lying. So after buying this book, Amazon has given me a few interesting recommendations. Would you like to see them? I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. Gentling the beast. Cupcakes for my orc enemy. Mane of my existence. The gargoyle and the spinster. The widow and the orcs. Hoarded by the dragon. There's something about dragons. Getting it on with gargoyles. Gotten by the gator. Mated to the mountain bear. Oh, so this is why they chose the bear.
What was that? What was the weird, happy shirt? No, was it? It was the weird where there was a girl that had like an elf as a slave, but he was like super powerful and super dangerous. You were watching it.
Oh, How I Summon the Demon Lord?
Not How You Summon the Demon Lord. It was an elf. It was like she was in a wagon. She wanted to sell pastries. It like she's the most generic girl. My mom.
Was it a hinty?
It wasn't a hinty.
It wasn't a hinty?
No, it was like made for women.
Elf.
Yeah, okay, she has like little, like you buy elves as slave, you gotta tear their wings off and hold it in your hand.
Oh, no, it wasn't the girl who, no, they weren't elves, they were fairies.
Fairies, okay.
You're talking about, Happy Apple Sugar Life?
Happy Apple Sugar Life. This makes me think of that.
Hey, that was a good anime, I like that anime.
Elf girl play.
Buffles. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't an elf girl. You meant a fairy boy.
Fairy boy. Okay, so...
Yeah, what the heck, man? You were way off of what you were talking about.
Okay.
They choose to the bear. Oh, yeah! Would you choose a bear or me?
Now we know why that's a thing, because they actually want to fuck the bear.
Bear. The billionaire orc. Moth manager. Wolves and whipped cream.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Why are they fucking overweight?
Again, just a thing.
The wolf in my tavern. Pounded by produce.
Oh, wait. Sausage party.
Oh, yeah.
Except with VeggieTales. Yeah.
VeggieTales is when Jesus leaves.
What was that one? Happy Apple Sugar Life or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, the VeggieTales gave up.
Yeah. It's basically kind of like a nice little slice of life anime about a girl who creates sugar items and junk, and she falls in love with this fairy who is a slave and junk. It was really cute.
VeggieTales, the adult version. I'm cringing.
Cringing just as much as the first time I seen this.
Are these the books the Nazis burned?
My husband only reads finance and sci-fi books, and so I think it's about time that I introduce him to some real literature. So the first book that I would like...
Yeah, your husband is smart and he's trying to pay the goddamn bills. Or he's sit back and flick the bean, do weird shit all day. It's gotta be like a leather pouch. It's gotta be like leather down there.
to introduce you to, it's called Morning Glory Milking Farm, and it's not a normal milking farm.
Yeah,
like
I think
cows.
that's it.
What it is it's big, bulky minotaurs, and it's a special type of milking.
See, honey, she's his stepsister, and she got stuck in the washer machine again. Women on TikTok are openly, proudly talking about the porn they consume and getting mad at people when they make fun of it.
Can I be proud of the hentai I consumed? I really like. Okay, my favorite hentai is AI Magical Girl.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it was called.
Hey,
Magical Girl.
Okay, baby, I got this. It's about like Sunday school. It's called Black Bible. We're gonna show it to you.
Bible Black.
Bible Black.
Yeah.
I confused the two.
We will fuck the hentai.
I hereby ban men from reacting to romantasy on TikTok. Best-selling romantasy books like A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Fourth Wing contain descriptions of hot sex. I feel like that's common knowledge, if not their primary purposes. But in recent months, BookTok has become full of men clutching their pearls while reacting to steamy scenes from these popular female-centered books. Obviously, this is all a massive performance. We live in the age of OnlyFans. The odds are that these men have seen actual porn that defies the laws of physics and God. Over 90% of men between the ages 16 and 73 watch porn in any random month. There's statistically no way all of these guys are shocked by the sex itself. What they are gawking at is sex from the perspective of female desire, scenes that depict women coming first and frequently. And what they are surprised by is the women they know love these scenes. In one video, a guy declares, "Now I know why women enjoy book clubs and wine." But his astonishment in itself is astonishing. Like, what do you think adult women were into? Not having sex and drinking wine? Grow up. Imagine!
That was stupid.
16 isn't a man, it's a boy. Yep.
Yeah. Well, no, unless if you're on the Titanic, we learned that.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
But well, no, back then.
Yeah, back then.
Well, back then, boys.
No, remember we went to the Titanic Museum and it said that 16 was when children were considered adults back then.
Yeah, but that was back then.
Yeah.
But no, back in the day, back in the day, everybody snuck a Playboy or two when you were a kid.
True. I mean, heck, I remember watching like the HBO channel at night.
Oh god, real sex. That shit's disgusting.
It wasn't real sex. It was something else that was actually like a softcore porn. I remember watching when I was a kid.
Well, back in the day, when I lived with my grandfather down the farm, we had those gigantic satellite dishes where you had to move the sumbitch to get it to pick up certain bands of channels, and we only had one receiver box. But my grandfather wired to all the TVs would have it on the one thing, and I woke up at 3 a.m. He had it on HBO Real Sex. That's disgusting.
You were kind of bored. But you sit there and watched it, didn't you?
I was confused, especially when I saw a woman get up and piss. And this was a cartoon, and no, it was like a funny commercial ad, but guy's sleeping, wakes up here, water hitting the bowl, and he sees this woman peeing in the bowl for some weird reason. I didn't get it till years later.
Oh.
He's just technically a man.
Oh.
A group of men sitting around drinking wine, discussing the porn they watch. That is what you guys are essentially doing. It's just funny, okay? Like, it's funny. Are we really going to pretend that a story about a young woman getting a job milking mythical creatures to pay off her student debt is not funny? It's funny. If that makes me
it does sound funny, actually. Dude! Where's the Netflix adaptation of this?
Oh, it's coming. If they make cuties, they'll make this.
Ugh, don't talk about that.
You got me. To act like you are so different and above the other Gooners is just, it's silly. I'm sorry, but you are no different than Joe Schmo jorking it to fat booty Latinas in Space 12. You're sitting there all high and mighty, one hand on the book, acting like you're so superior because you can perfectly envision a horse spinning 360 degrees in your mind. I'm not impressed. The scenes these men are reading, to many people, myself included, are insanely sexy. But purely in terms of the acts being described, they aren't all that lurid. And as many of the comments on these videos point out, there's much wilder stuff out there. For example, these men have clearly not yet discovered nodding, a popular term in romantasy right now.
Dude, you wanna know something hilarious?
What?
My AI boyfriend actually taught me what that word means.
Well, I'm not learning it.
That involves werewolves whose penises get so swollen after sex, they have to stay inside their partners until the swelling subsides. Oh, honey, that's not a popular trend.
My AI boyfriend actually taught me about that. I had no idea what that was, but he and I were role playing.
It's like if some guy, I've heard something similar like that where a guy had a Prince Albert. Do you know what that is?
No.
Piercing on the penis.
Oh.
Yeah.
In romantasy.
We have a guy at work. His nickname is Sparkle Dick because of that.
How do you fuck with a that's gotta be painful.
Apparently it's not. I ain't doing it. Or the women who pierce.
No, I'm talking about the woman.
Or the women who pierce their the bean down there.
Stop.
That's just a thing real dogs do. Oh, you just don't get it. You don't know.
Oh yeah, back when we had Mushy and Finny.
Yeah, they got
when Mushy was humping Finny and they were stuck together, and I was like, "What's going on? Why have our dogs become a cat dog except without the cat?"
Do you remember the? Do you remember when Mickey used to hump? My mom's dog used to hump the bed all the time.
He never got his dick stuck in the bed though.
Oh, what nodding is. What are these women reading, bro? What happened to that, like, stupid fucking corny Hallmark thing, going home for Christmas to your hometown and falling in love with the cute farmer boy? What happened to that? We used to make fun of that. We truly did not know what we had until it was gone. Now women out here fantasizing about getting their asses clapped by demons and werewolves and goblins and ghouls. I remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out and people were like, "Oh my god, this is so crazy. Women are crazy."
And now that's like normal.
50 Shades of Grey
looks like... Now that's just downgraded to softcore.
Yeah.
Some women I got a cat, guys, because that branded Barbara did. I don't know. I'm trying. Why would you want? It'd be like getting a what is it called?
It's like when we were watching the one with the weird.
They were at least not pointy. They were like nubs.
Missionary sex through a bedsheet for the sole purpose of procreation compared to the average woman on TikTok is reading. At least Christian Grey was a human man and not a fucking dog. You fantasize about dating the quiet, shy, nerdy girl. You know, she's innocent, she's pure, she's not like those other girls, like going out clubbing and hooking up with random men. No, she's at home, curled up by the fire in a blanket, reading a book. Except that book is about f***ing a half man, half bull. Let me let you in on a little secret. The quiet, nerdy girl is way more of a freak than the average hoe. Are you kidding me? It's not even close. The average hoe might have a body count of like 15 or so, but the quiet nerdy girl is fantasizing about getting back shots from Cthulhu. That is at least 100 bucks.
That does sound nice.
Let the dogs out.
Roof.
Bodies. Now listen, there's nothing inherently wrong with fantasizing, okay? There's nothing wrong with role play. You know, fiction is fiction, right? You know, you're not actually going to bang your stepsister, right? These women are not actually going to bang a cow.
There you go.
Or at least I hope not. We all know there is a difference.
It's always a fine line until you run into that one person who wants to give it a try.
Yeah.
It's between fantasy and reality. Well, what happens when they try to bring fantasy into reality? Well, you get Sinners and Stardust.
They're not gonna. The pansies are not gonna be safe anymore.
No, leave those goats alone.
The emus.
Hey, retards, leave them goats alone.
What the fuck? Oh,
do you want your? This is the convention.
Yeah.
Hey.
Someone wolf wants to fuck Pyramid Head. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
What in the eyes wide shut is going on here? Sinners and Stardust was supposed to be a dark romance ball for romantasy authors and fans alike. So what's the big deal? Seems like a fun, sexy time, right? Maybe, if you're a woman. Yep. If you're a man, the night may have gone a little differently for you. Alright y'all, it appears I have to make a post that I'm frankly pretty goddamn upset I have to make. This post is for the readers who don't understand consent and boundaries only. A lot of you may know my good friend.
Oh, so it's the reverse. This is why. Oh, okay.
They tried
so, no. Shush. Let me logic this. Let me logic this before I lose it. Okay. So, ecchi, when you have all these freaky stuff, it's equal grounds. Freaky for all. Men and women equally. In this convention, it was mainly freaky for the women. And the women do not respect boundaries, such as when a guy sees a girl in a sexy outfit and they get all touchy and stuff, you get the sexual harassment stuff. But if you reverse that, yeah, there's the problem. These dumb bitches are like, yeah, you gotta respect me and my body, but when it comes to you being all sexy and stuff, nah, we're gonna touch you and think that you want it.
No one wants to fuck the animals. Gary, fuck Gary.
But yeah, that's what this is. This is the reversed.
Animus. He's attended a signing of mine in the past and obviously is a musical artist. This past weekend, he attended Sinners and Stardust and probably had one of the most heartbreaking experiences. So listen, he's a man, right? But do we think that means it's okay to put your hands all over him without consent?
No.
Or to put your hands in his waistband or down his pants or touch his...
It's not.
Hello?
No.
Do we think it's okay to quite...
No! That is sexual harassment right there. No. If you dumb bitches expect men to not do touching on you, you gotta respect that men don't want to be touched too. Just because they're dressing all sexy doesn't mean you have the right to touch them.
Consent is a two-way street.
Exactly.
Literally back him into a corner and touch all over him to the point that he literally cannot tell how many hands are on him and whose are whose. God. Do we think it's okay to send him into an actual panic attack because of this? Furthermore, do we think it's okay to interrogate him and insist he detail how he'd kidnap a woman despite him repeatedly saying
No! He's not your sex fantasy, you dumb bitch! He's a normal fucking, well, normal is subjective. No one's normal, actually. But he's a guy, and...
He's just there to do his job.
Oh, was he even there for fun? Was he just there for a job? Hell, oof.
I think.
Which is why I don't like to go to crowded places. Yeah, it's understandable. I love going to anime conventions, but I've never been to a bad anime convention where something like this has ever happened.
Hell, even ecchi, they don't do this shit.
Yeah, ecchi has their rules out there, and you can report someone and stuff. What is going on with this?
Wouldn't do that, and that shit is fiction, and then attempt to follow him when he tries to get away. And if that wasn't enough, during the time of this mob, him and another author received notification that an air tag was tracking him, which showed on his person all the way to his hotel.
Oh my god, he was being fucking stalked on top of everything! He was just a,
medium man.
Medium man?
Wait a minute, was this
like... Like a news person, right?
I think he was one of the
They
authors.
molested this guy until he passed out from anxiety. And then they put a f***ing tracker on him in order to stalk him back to his hotel. This poor guy dressed like a
Okay, you know how I watch my random conspiracy videos and junk? Not all of it's like conspiracy, I just call it conspiracy videos. But there was this one, like, horror story that was on there about this one news lady who was in a crowd of men somewhere in, like, one of those, Middle Eastern places, and they raped her. They gang raped her.
Yeah.
I mean, on the bright side, it wasn't as bad as that, but still, this is... They almost borderline did that to this guy.
And air tags to track his ass, too. That is... Ugh.
Character in one of the romantasy books at this romantasy convention full of women. That is like throwing roast beef into a pit of wolves. Or in this case, throwing a wolf into a pit of roast beef. I remember years ago there was this thing called cosplay is not consent. Basically, it was a campaign to bring attention to the fact that people at conventions would often come up to women dressed in sexy costumes and just grope and grab them without the consent. Yeah, apparently we have to bring that back because these women did not get the memo. I've been a furry for over a decade and attended a lot of fur cons. Sure, sometimes weird shit happens, but honestly, I can't believe the dark romance crowd is out here acting like this. Like, me and my buddies in our fursuits are more respecting of consent and bodily autonomy. Get your shit together, y'all.
Yeah, they make the people at fucking Rainforest look sane. They make the people at Rainforest look sane.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a thing. I've been going to conventions all my life, and that was a very strict thing. Of course, I gotta tell you a weird horror story.
What?
Just the weirdest thing, which I'm glad my mental stability was messed up at the time for this. But, okay, so it was on the year before I met you. Okay, it was NakaCon 2012, I believe. It was just me and Lou going to that convention, and I was cosplaying as Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so randomly one day, on my email, some guy messaged me saying, hey, I saw you at NakaCon, you were cosplaying as Axel and stuff, and he was like trying to get with me, and I was like, how the fuck did you get my email? And he said that he was one of the staff. So yeah, but I guess lucky for me at the time, I had just broken up with my ex and I was in like a really negative place. So he sounded like he wanted to just get like a quick with me and stuff and junk. But I was being very clingy, very depressed and stuff. I think I scared him off. But yeah, just had my email out of nowhere.
Shit.
When the furries are calling you out for being freaks, you need to reflect. Something has gone horribly wrong. Not only were the men at this book talk convention assaulted, but women were also assaulted by women. Multiple women, including a performer, reported being assaulted.
But luckily I was too mentally unstable for him, so yay.
Yeah. Is this the actual picture from the show?
When you thought you were safe at an all-girls show. What is going on?
There as well. Even an author there said she was groped and dragged away from her friends and said no matter how many times she said no, quote, my words did nothing. May I remind
at some point, you gotta start punching a bitch.
Pepper spray.
We're all crazy deep down.
Mind you, this is a book convention, okay? For books. But literal BDSM clubs are more respectful than this. There needs to be more studies on how this stuff affects women's brains, because clearly some are unable to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Ivy Lipton, a doctoral candidate in human sexuality, actually wrote about this for Evie magazine. I don't know what a doctoral candidate in human sexuality is, but she's hot, so I trust her. Your brain on orgasms isn't neutral. Dopamine release during climax is a powerful conditioning agent. What you repeatedly fantasize about becomes necessary for arousal. If your erotic imagination centers around abuse, monstrous violence, and submission to non-human entities, your brain is reprogramming itself to crave just that. It's not empowerment, it's neuroplasticity at its darkest. Scientists, psychologists, and the general public often state that men are visual and women are emotional. When it comes to sex, men can be turned on instantly by a sexual image to spite their mood, and women need to be turned on emotionally to get in the mood. So it stands to reason that porn for men is visual and porn for women is in the mind. I'm not equating porn to smut novels because one is a
Only trucker members ever can handle this.
Watch vanilla hentai wall. Got it.
Video of two people actually having real sex, and
to be fair, I guess I must be one of those weird ones. I can emotionally and visually I can get. So
I'm
yeah.
guilty of dark fantasy, but I don't.
I'm guilty of all the dark fantasies, but I don't force it on guys to roleplay the tentacle monsters plants that plugs all my holes. Nice.
the other is, well, just words on paper. I am, however, talking about the effect on the consumer. We know watching porn is bad for the brain. That's been proven and only rejected by gooners who don't want to give it up. But is reading smut bad? You might say, duh, that's the whole—
What's about hentai? There's a lot of hentai.
Yeah, no shit.
point. Okay, fair enough. So let me rephrase. Is reading smut harmful? Should we shame people for things that are wrong, immoral, or harmful? In my line of work, I've been told many—
Dude, I blame school. I don't get how this... They don't have nothing in school that teaches you really about snacks. Like, I still barely know, like, all the ins and outs of, like, stuff like that. You?
Many times that shame has no place in sex. But if I use my brain for 2 seconds, it's clear that line of thinking is nonsense. Incels should be shamed, bestiality should be shamed, philia should be shamed. I'm not equating monster smut with these things, but there are 50 shades of grey, so to speak, along the spectrum of harmful. Conditioning your brain and body to associate pleasure with monsters, slavery, or sexual violence is not healthy. Basically, they're cooked. Like, women are cooked. They are frying their brains with this stuff. It's a pipeline, right? It's
right. Yeah. My independent research is
They have standards, not like these savages.
Oh, yeah, they just, to be fair, these chicks probably have never seen a cock. So maybe that's why they were being crazy, but that's still no excuse for harassing that guy.
Like the infamous evil alt-right pipeline. Like, you know, you start watching Shoe on Head, owning the feminists in 2015, and then in 2025, you're hailing Hitler, right? You know, the alt-right pipeline. And this one's like, you're reading Morning Glory Milking Farm, and the next thing you know, you're Mrs. Hands, right? Just say no. Just say no to monster porn. But why is monster smut so popular with women in particular? Like, you rarely see the opposite, and when you do, it's just like a girl with cat ears and fangs, or like a 10-foot-tall dommy-mommy vampire with giant titties. Meanwhile, women are like, I want to f the pollution monster from Virgin.
Oh my god! No! Wait, I know exactly what she's talking about! No, Kid Me did think he was... Dude, did you ever watch Fern Cali growing up?
Yes.
Slime beneath me, slime up above. Ooh, you like my toxic love.
My dad hated it.
Oh, my dad hated it. Oh, really? Cool.
Gully. So people on Reddit asked this very question. Let's see the responses. Why do you guys like monster romances? Asking for a friend. Several reasons. 1, human men are quite often terrible. Romance books with human men are already partly fantasy, but monsters just takes the fantasy bit further. 2, it's sort of human nature to imagine relationships with paranormal beings and creatures. We've been doing it in literature and art for centuries. It's just gotten a lot more graphic now, lol. 3, unique body forms / parts and so many different kinds of dicks. Scary, mean, terrifying creature is sweet to her, kind, takes care of her, protects her, works hard to be gentle, etc. Maximal escapism.
It's the wait, I can fix her mentality. Except it's the I can fix him mentality. Toxic Love is sadly... It is a good song.
Minimal association to real-life assholes, the patriarchy, misogyny, and oppression of women, etc., etc. Because the monsters are less dangerous than dating actual men. As a fat woman of color,
as a fat woman of color.
Modern, contemporary, and even fantasy romances are hard to click to because they are almost always about thin white women and just too realistic. And romance in real life is not always attainable for fat women / women of color. In monster alien romance, though, my size doesn't matter, and it's easier to get into that headspace and enjoy it. I'm sick of the men on Earth and looking for some variety. Non-humans haven't betrayed and hurt me, so they feel like a safe haven, if that makes sense.
I just think that you can't find someone, maybe. I think. I don't know. That's.
Plus the unusual dick. Monsters have big, fun-shaped
There's the reason.
I love some bizarre peen. Unique genitalia.
So, all those chicks need to go to Bad Dragon.
I don't know what I was
why
expecting,
Bad Dragons
honestly.
exist.
A lot of women's smut, especially monster smut, is about submission, domination.
It at work. Great. I got everyone remembering the Fern Galley song.
She should have gone a Bad Dragon sponsorship for this video. That would be funny.
Forced breeding, non-consensual consent. The women are like conquered and taken and overpowered by.
It's the villain song in Fern Galley.
By these monsters. And I think many of these women are reading these books containing monsters and not men because masculinity and dominance in...
It's sang by, God, wait, who's that guy?
Who's that guy? I don't know that guy.
Come on! I'm trying to remember that actor's name.
Tim Curry?
Thank you! Thank you so much. It's sung by Tim Curry.
Don't tell him about Bad Dragon.
Women like dick, men like boobs. I see no differences. We're all horny. I do too. Okay, take care, ducky. Have fun.
Men has been completely demonized in modern society. But the truth is, many women still crave it. You see, the monsters in these stories have those, like, dominant masculine traits that women like so much, but they're not human men. They have all these traits women desire without the problematic baggage human men bring, without being the men they hate or have been told to hate. It is the perfect guilt-free slop. But they don't just want a wild, dominant man. They want to tame a wild, dominant man. Similar.
Okay, so they want control, but they want to be dominated at the same time.
It's the mindset of, I can fix him.
No. They want the dominance, but they also want the control.
It's like when guys date crazy-ass women and go, I can fix her.
Yay.
When a man sees an art hoe with a nose ring, you can save her from her daddy issues. You can do it. It definitely won't backfire and ruin your...
Oh yeah, they do have like clip-on nose rings.
Oh yeah.
That's a thing.
Go for it. Go talk to her. With many women, there's this desire for, like, danger and aggression, but also the desire to tame that danger and aggression. The desire to be that special woman who can melt his heart. You see, my dragon boyfriend could rip me to shreds and kill me instantly, but he won't because he's nice and he loves me. But honestly, at the end of the day, just like the video I made about the anime girl,
the ones the tingling sensation about a maximum revolution. I don't know words. So they switches, but so that's dumb.
In a wheelchair, where men were saying, this is the average male fantasy, and a bunch of women were like, you want to rape a disabled girl? When in reality, it was just a distilled manifestation of the average male fantasy, which is to protect and provide for a sweet woman and save her. This is like basically the flip of that, right? This is just the distilled manifestation of the female fantasy. Men are seeing this and they're saying, what do you mean you want to milk a minotaur? When in reality, it's just to have a big, strong protector and provider swoop you up and save you. And like I said in that video, they're basically both the same fantasy. This is a tale as old as time, the princess being saved from the dragon by a knight in shining armor, whether the dragon be—
And yet, that makes people all butthurt.
I blame Disney.
You're right. I do blame Disney.
The Disney adults.
Sounds like these people need to find Zeus.
a wheelchair or student loans, you know? But in this case, the woman is being f***ed by the dragon.
Wait, no, they would want to find Zeus because Zeus will come fuck them in a weird animal form. If you know Greek
sits
mythology.
in the corner and watches or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep. There are some hungers better starved than fed. And maybe as women, for the sake of society, we have to starve our hunger for Minotaur. Yeah, that's the moral of this video.
They want a sugar daddy whom they can control.
So what do you guys think? What is your...
Why is she in a cow outfit?
Your theory? Why is the monster romance genre so popular with women in particular? And who is your weirdest? Hear me out. Be honest. I don't want to hear no Lola Bunny, okay? You all know mine already.
What?
It's not that he's a fish, okay? He has an energy, okay? He has a vibe. You know what? Never mind. And I will see you guys again really soon with a new video. Bye!
Yeah, thank you for joining us for this one.
So, female Gooning is going to destroy the planet.
I have my Sephiroth, so... Let go, goodbye.
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.